Hey everyone, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. Glad to have you guys join me back again this week. We took a break last week, so no hangout. If you didn't join us, you didn't miss anything. Good job. And we decided 2 weeks ago that we would discuss Catalina deals, and I threw in-store promotions with that just to help folks understand all of it. So that's where we're going to start, and you guys can put in any kinds of questions you want in the chat window. With the chat, I can flag it and see it as a question. So it may take me a second to kind of scroll back and see some of the past ones if you guys get super chatty, which is fine. But it works really well. So you just ask away and other folks will answer your questions too, which is even more helpful. You don't just get me, you get lots of people. In terms of getting started though on Catalina deals and in-store promotions and everything that falls in line with that, first off, let's cover Catalina deals. Those are the ones that print coupons next to your receipt in the store. And this prints from the machine, this particular one, but this actually isn't a Catalina deal. It's just good for showing you the little piece of paper. We've all seen these. They don't print in every store, but you pretty much can quickly, even in your own head, remember what stores they do print in, what stores they don't. You just know those when you start to really think about it. Where do I get these? Where have I seen these before? It's not all of them. So in the South, like Publix doesn't print these coupons, but pretty much all the other grocery stores do. Target doesn't necessarily print these. We do get the coupons, but we don't usually get the promotions in Target, but we will in Walgreens. So it's not just grocery stores either. Now, a few fun things. Let's go to this one first before we start talking about the other kind. This is just a coupon. It has a big, huge BI-LO logo on the top. It printed in BI-LO. This is BI-LO's way of saying, like, won't you please use this coupon here? This is a great offer, and we gave it to you. I do not have to use this coupon in BI-LO. This is a manufacturer's coupon. I can use this anywhere I want. It was nice of BI-LO to give it to me, but you can turn around and take this coupon to any store. They don't even have to take competitors. It is a manufacturer's coupon. So don't look at this and think that I have to turn around and use it in the store that gave it to me. I don't. It has a big old logo on it, but it will scan in any store. And if they panic on this, because of that logo, if the cashier says, no, that's a BI-LO coupon, you can't use it, few things you can try. First, always ask them like, hey, can you just try to scan it? Because if it's truly a BI-LO store coupon, it's not gonna work here. So let's just see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but let's just try to scan it. Hopefully they will, and you know it's gonna work. It's just getting them to try it. If they won't do that, then turn it over. And the fine print in this little hot pink actually says that it is valid in the USA, Puerto Rico, and the US Virgin Islands. There are no BI-LOs in those locations. We're good. This is good anywhere. And that's what our point is, to try to get across to the cashier. So don't feel restricted, long story short, with these. Use them anywhere you want. Now, a true Catalina promotion, I don't actually have a copy of one to show you, but prints on that same piece of paper. It just doesn't specifically state a product. It'll state $2 off your next purchase. Thank you for buying Lysol, or whatever it is that triggered the deal. And a lot of times you don't necessarily know these are coming. You weren't ready for it. You just kind of grabbed the right things and out came a coupon. That's really what they intend them to be. They intend them to be like little hidden secrets. But hopefully you have a grocery store that is semi-helpful, and you'll walk around and you'll actually find a tag that says, if you buy 2 of these, you're gonna get $2 back. If you buy 3 of these, you're gonna get $3 back. Last week in BI-LO for me, there was one for DiGiorno pizza. And it has numerous levels. If you've never purchased these before, these are not deals where I could kind of go above the level. If you buy more than they have told you, you do not get more of the Catalina deal. So it's kind of a one-time deal in a sense. I'm pulling up the DiGiorno details now, so I don't tell you wrong. The current Catalina deal for DiGiorno pizzas in some stores, and Bilo has it tagged. I know it's also running in Kroger. And this is the trickiest part with Catalina deals, is knowing what stores they happen to be in. But currently it's, if you buy 2 pizzas, you get $1 off your next purchase. That's the coupon that's printing. You buy 3 pizzas, you'll get a coupon for $2 off your next purchase. And it doesn't have to be DiGiorno pizza. It's $2 off your total purchase. It's just a blank manufacturer's coupon. And the top level is buy 4 or more. So I always write that as 4 plus and save $3. Meaning, if you buy 6, I don't get the $2 or the buy 2 and the buy 4 level. I just get 1 coupon for $3. So on a Catalina deal, I don't want to go in and buy more than that top level. I want to buy 4 and I want to stop there, because I'm not going to get anything more added to that savings the next time I'm in the store. If I want to buy more pizzas, this is getting a little much in the frozen pizza land, but let's say you did want 8 pizzas. Well, you need to buy them in separate transactions. I need to buy 4, earn the $3 off coupon. I can actually turn around and use that $3 coupon towards more pizzas. Another one will print and buy 4 more pizzas, and then I'm going to get another $3 off. But if I buy all 8 at the same time on any Catalina deal, whatever that top level is, if I bought more than the top level, I don't get another offer. And that's the big one that kind of folks that are brand new get a little lost on. So you got to make sure that you're buying only what the top level is and stopping. And if you want more, we're putting that in another transaction, can be right behind the first one. So that's the concept of how they work. And again, I kind of mentioned, some are at some stores and some are at others. It's really hard to know what happens to be where. It's also hard to even keep track of all the current ones. I do have a small list going. So Brian was asking, do we have a list? So I'm putting a link in chat. That is the list of the current Catalina deals. It's really nationwide. You'll see Food Lion in the original link. That's just because 6 years ago, that's how I made the original link. But they're national Catalina deals, and I do try to break it up by the store that folks have told me that it's printing at. Now, a lot of these I get only because folks share it with me, and even the DiGiorno, I just noticed, needs to have Bilo added to the side. If you see others, you can always send me an email. So it's jenny@southernsavers.com, and I will gladly add them to the list. But these aren't advertised online in a, from the manufacturer or in any reliable place. So I don't want to kind of pull from other blogs or whatnot. I want to pull from folks who are sending me, because they'll print, you'll see it on a little printout sometimes of, this is starting soon. Shoot me a picture of that. Send it to me in an email. I can gladly share it and put it in the list. And that link, by the way, Brian and anyone else, it's a standing link down in the very bottom footer of the site. So you'll see in the dark green section additional links, and National Catalina Deals is one of those links. So you can always find it if you're looking for what the current deals are. One deal that you could grab, so let's go to Walgreens for a second with these deals. Walgreens already prints their Register Awards. And Register Awards technically print off of the Catalina machine as well. They print on the same piece of paper and really run through the Catalina program in terms of printing them. But there will be moments when you will buy something that actually has a national Catalina deal running on it and a Register Award. And so we kind of call that like a hidden deal, because all of a sudden you go in. The most recent one that I can think of was on Glade products. You go in, you buy 2 Glade products, you got a $2 Register Award, and then boom, you got an extra $1 off Catalina coupon because it had 2 promotions running. One was a Walgreens promotion, but one was a national promotion. This week, there's a deal on L'Oreal Advanced Hair Care. It's giving you balance rewards, which actually isn't their printed program, it's their points. but then it has a national Catalina deal also running with it. So I buy this L'Oreal Advanced Hair Care. I get 1,000 balance rewards, I want to say, and you get an additional $3 register reward for buying 2 of them. The register award being the Catalina. It just prints in the Walgreens language for you to turn around and use it in Walgreens. So just so you can kind of see, like, these can be very fun. These can pair together with other promotions that you're not even expecting. You went in to get the 1,000 balance rewards and boom, a Catalina deal that you just didn't think was going to come showed up, and now you have a coupon back. The Catalina coupons, I told you these guys, like this one right here is a manufacturer's coupon, and I can use it anywhere. Guess what? The $3 off ones, the whatever prints because you bought random things, those are manufacturer's coupons too. I do not have to use them at the store that they printed in. And that's a tough one because there's no manufacturer listed. It's just $2 off your next purchase. It does have a big old buy low logo on it. And so when I turn around and try to take that to another store, they can panic. You can definitely be dealing with some cashiers who are sitting there saying, wait a second, you can't use this here. But if they scan it, it works. It is just a blank coupon for that product that is a manufacturer's coupon and will come off your total purchase. Walmart will take them. The commissary will take them. So just because I get them over here does not mean I have to turn around and use them on my next purchase in that store, which is very helpful because a lot of times they expire very quickly, 14 days, give or take. And it may not be a store that I was planning on coming back in. That's okay. I can use it somewhere else. So don't panic. So Brian says, even this past week, that giant supermarkets up in Pennsylvania were giving Catalina back in conjunction with an in-store promotion on gas. And that's the fun part when they line up perfectly like that. Kroger, starting Wednesday, is running a new mega event. And this is not happening right now, by the way, but this deal has lined up in the past and made for incredible savings. Once or twice a year, Kroger will run a mega event that involves Kraft cheese. And this Wednesday, Kraft cheese is one of the participating items. And in the past, this mega event has lined up with a Kraft cheese Catalina promotion. And so now I have to buy the Kraft cheese if I wanted to get the deal in Kroger, and I have to buy 3 or 4 of them usually. I want to. They're really good deals. And then I end up getting a Catalina on top of that. In the past, it's made cheese as low as like 50 cents for one little block when the mega event promotion in the store lines up with the national Catalina deal and a coupon. This is a moment where you're like dancing down the aisle as you get your cheese because when they do line up, they line up beautifully. It's just magical in the store. So can definitely be a great way to take advantage of making those deals even better. Now, I know a lot of folks don't like deals where your savings is really coming after the fact. I get a lot of folks that complain about that with drugstore deals. Like this week, there's an incredible deal on Huggies diapers at CVS, but folks will still be like, yeah, but the $10 that you get back, that's not a savings here. No, but it's $10 off anything that you need, and it can even be more deals. So I don't use it for more diapers, but I can use it for the free hauls and the really cheap Listerine and anything else I want in the store. So the same here. I may have to buy those DiGiorno pizzas and I don't get the $3 back right now, but I could split my buggy into 2. And we do this a lot in Kroger, or back when I used to be a Kroger shopper. If I know that what I'm buying is going to print a Catalina coupon, then I buy that first. And then I have another transaction right behind the first one. Use the Catalina coupon I just got to pay for the second transaction. So I'm not even going to leave the store with these Catalinas. I used them. They're done. It was just right behind the first one. So don't sit there and think that it's not a savings. It is. It becomes $3 off my total purchase of everything else I'm going to get in this store. I do want to take advantage of these, definitely. Chelsea asks a kind of a Kroger specific question. Since we've been sitting on Catalina deals, I live in Central Texas. The closest Kroger to me is in Dallas, 2 hours away. If I go only once a month for the mega event, is it worth it? Chelsea, that's so hard to even imagine wanting to drive 2 hours to go to a Kroger. I would have to say no. The problem with their mega events is that yes, there are things in the event that are super fun, like the cheese next week. After a coupon will be $1.49 for an 8-ounce little container, you know, little chunk of cheese or shredded cheese, whichever one you're grabbing. That's still not free by any means, nor is it worth the gas for a 2-hour trip. I mean, it's one thing if you were already in Dallas to see a specialist or for work or something like that. But if you're making a trip specifically for Kroger, I don't think it's going to end up paying for itself. I would stick with Safeway or Randall's or Tom Thumb or whatever else you have in your general area. And I know some parts of Texas, you're stretching it. You've got nothing to go on. But hopefully, Chelsea, you at least have some drugstores. And maybe that's where you start. We're not going to necessarily get all the grocery deals for right now, but we're going to get every drugstore deal known to man so that it's okay that I have to spend a little bit more in my grocery store. I've saved that money in my other side of my budget, all my personal care, all my household expenses. So go that route before you start driving 2 hours for a Kroger mega event. Are the Target coupons that print at the register also manufacturer coupons, and can I use them in the drugstore? So Target is the one exception, Elizabeth, that actually does have store-specific coupons that print. I guess now that I think about it, occasionally the grocery stores will as well. BI-LO did this a little bit last year. I have not gotten one recently in a BI-LO in probably the last 6 to 9 months. But when you check out in Target, you will get coupons for $10 off your next $40 produce purchase, or $2 off your next $10 in fresh fruit, whatever. They're just random. And those coupons many times are store-specific coupons. Target is large enough to work out those deals with the Catalina companies to put their own promotions into the machine. But a lot of our smaller grocery stores don't do that. They don't go to the Catalina company and say, hey, we want not only the national deals to run, but we want to pay you, because they do have to put money towards these promotions when they run. They don't do that to put their own promotions in. So you're going to see more of that in Target. And the best way to tell the difference, Elizabeth and everybody else, is the barcode. So looking at this barcode, it's a dual layer, new barcode. These came out about 1.5 years ago. No store is running a dual layer barcode on their store specific coupons. So if you get a coupon and it's just one little old layer and it looks like an old school barcode, what we saw 2 years ago, it's not really on any national manufacturer's coupons anymore, you have a store coupon. And it'll usually also say that up here. So this guy says manufacturer coupon up in the very top. That Target coupon is going to say store coupon. So you'll be able to tell very easily whether you have a store or you have a manufacturer's coupon just by comparing the barcode and looking at what it tells you in the top corner. But Target is an exception, so don't go tearing in and trying to use them everywhere. Now, some of what prints is manufacturers, and yes, you can use them in the drugstore. Okay, so that's Catalina's kind of in a nutshell. And if you have more questions on them, we can definitely come back. The other one I wanted to hit on was in-store promotions. And this is really in the grocery world, kind of like Brian was mentioning, gas promotions, mega events at Kroger. We even see Publix starting to run these in their like buy more, save more. Buy 2 of these and save $2 off, buy 3 of these and save $3 off. They run these once a month or so now. We see BI-LO run in-store promotions. They don't call them mega events, but it's the same kind of concept where we go into the store, we buy participating items, and we get an instant savings. They all have an instant savings side to them or a printable coupon back. Kroger will occasionally run a mega event that's not an instant savings. It's a $5 off your next purchase savings, and it prints on one of these guys. So an in-store promotion, and I'm lumping them in here with the Catalinas in the same video because they really are a great savings for us to be grabbing. Maybe not worth driving 2 hours for Chelsea's sake, but for the rest of us, if I have a store near me that's running something similar, it's at least worth looking into. So an example in Bilo, I've already started the new ad, so I can't remember whether it's currently running or whether it was 2 weeks ago, is when Bilo runs their fuel perk promotions. And I'm going to say this is probably very similar to what was running in Brian's store. Bilo will run buy $25 worth of participating products and earn 25 cents back in gas savings. And some folks look at that and they think, yeah, I don't want the gas save. That's just not worth it to me. Or they think it's 25 cents and they just kind of ignore it. That 25 cents is off up to 20 gallons of gas. That's really a $5 savings. So you buy $25 worth of participating items and they're giving you $5 off. It's not as huge as Kroger's. So Kroger runs a mega event. The one that's going to start on Wednesday is buy 5 participating items and save $5. That's $1 off each and every single item that is a participating item. That's a huge savings. A lot of times Kroger runs a 50-cent per item savings. So it's really a buy 10 and save $5. But just so you're kind of seeing all the different ways that this looks like, these in-store promotions, Kroger, Bilo, I can't speak for every grocery store because they do set some of their own rules, but I would say safely, at least 90% of them across multiple grocery stores are, unlike the Catalina deal, I can repeat them. The Catalina deal, I can't group multiples together. I can't buy 8 pizzas and get it twice, but an in-store promotion I can. So if Kroger runs a mega event and it's buy 5 participating items and save $5 instantly, I can buy 15 of them. 15 participating items, I'm going to save that $15 instantly. They'll keep adding it up. So with the in-store promotions, I need to be very careful to make sure that I'm hitting the right levels. The fuel perk, buy $25 and get a 25-cent fuel perk. I got to make sure I'm buying $25 to be able to hit that. And the fun part with those, if you have a promotion that doesn't require the number of items but just requires a total purchase, that is before coupons. And that is very fun because all of a sudden I can pair in some buy one, get one coupons and other things like that. I just needed to hit the $25 before manufacturer coupons, and we have the in-store promotion, whatever it happens to be. And sometimes Kroger mega events are value-based rather than quantity-based. So we'll see both in Kroger. A lot of times in Bilo and smaller grocery stores, it's much more purchase price-based than quantity. So it's not a buy 10, it's a buy $20 or a buy $25 to get this discount. Okay, let's jump back into questions really quick and then we'll go back. So Chelsea says sometimes you do go to CVS and Walgreens, but most of the grocery shopping is Walmart or the commissary. Can't wait to move back to Georgia and Publix again. I agree with you. The commissary can still be helpful in terms of saving on like dairy, meat, and produce. There are some very good prices at the commissary on those items. And Walmart, one thing you could try, Chelsea, I don't know what this would open up to you, but that Walmart will price match any grocery store within a 50-mile radius. So that may possibly open up some grocery stores that you weren't used to, price matching those at the register. And to tie that answer back into in-store promotions, a huge thing to realize is that if your store is running an in-store promotion, Walmart cannot price match. They won't do that. So I cannot price match a Kroger mega event in Walmart. I cannot price match a fuel perk savings in Walmart or a register reward or a Catalina deal. So those items, Walmart's not touching them, but all the other regular deals, they would. I would still encourage you to switch your CVS and Walgreens sometimes to being a much more common occurrence. For us, that's, all cosmetics, paper goods, diapers, and personal care items come from a drugstore, primarily CVS. Very rarely do I go somewhere else. There's enough at CVS to handle everything we need. without having to run to Walgreens and write it on a regular basis. So I would encourage you to be more regular in those stores. Can I use CVS Extra Care Box at BI-LO? Margie, this is going to depend on your store. They will take the CVS store coupons that print at the coupon center in CVS. So an example for me, a week or so ago, I got $1.50 off any Aleve, Advil, and a few other things, $1.50 off any $5 purchase. Those were on sale in BI-LO. We had a $3 off Advil manufacturer's coupon. I compare all those together and use the CVS competitor coupon because BI-LO takes competitors, the manufacturers, and the sale to walk out the door with a big bottle of Advil for like 49 cents. So you can definitely use those. The Extra Care Bucks, it's going to be up to the cashier. I have not had a cashier that was really eager to take them, but I also would never want to use my CVS Extra Care Bucks somewhere else because I'm always using whatever I earned this week to help pay for whatever deals I plan on grabbing next week. I wouldn't really want to use them in the grocery store. That's kind of killing my CVS savings the next time I come in. But if I had a Walgreens register reward, that can very easily be used in any grocery store because it will scan. It's not a competitor. It is a manufacturer's coupon. The CVS Extra Care Bucks have to be entered as a competitor. They're not going to scan, so it's going to be up to the cashier or the store manager since they're the ones in BI-LO having to key in that competitor. Lynn's got a great question for Catalina's. If it fails to print, do I have any recourse? Anyone I can contact to still get the Catalina? For instance, I bought the Dole pineapple, but the cashier's Catalina machine was broken and didn't print. I hate that. I hate when they're out of paper. Like I almost want to say, can we run a test run before we start scanning all these groceries? Yes, Lynn, there is. I'm going to put it into chat, but it's 1-800-8-COUPON. And that is the number for the Catalina company. And they will ask you to read some numbers off the top of your receipt and can print out the Catalina machine or the Catalina coupon that you should have gotten and mail it to you. So you can still get it. I had someone email me earlier this week that they had called because they also didn't get one. And they were really frustrated because it was someone that barely spoke English. So I can't help you there. But hopefully you get someone who is able to answer your questions and get it in the mail to you. And sometimes the store is willing, like the store manager is willing to kind of make it up to you. So if you really make a point, especially if you're in the store and it's advertised, like that DiGiorno in BI-LO, it's right there on the tag. If I go up to the register and it doesn't print, I've got a pretty easy case to get that manager to basically give me a coupon for $3 off or something for the next time that I come in. And they have definitely done that in the past for me. Even on an in-store promotion, the $5 off didn't come off instantly like it was supposed to. This was a Quaker deal on Quaker grits and cereals and oatmeal. The word oatmeal was gone from my brain. I could not think of it. The $5 off instant savings for that promotion did not print. So actually they wrote it on a rain check and just said $5 off your next purchase. Manager signed it. I didn't have any problems using it the next time I came in the store. So they can make it up to you. It's just, are they willing to make it up to you? But you should always ask. Okay. Do I ever use Publix store coupons other places? It seems like their coupons rarely coincide with the sale in the store. Amy, I agree with you. They know when they've released coupons and they do not put those items on sale. It's a very rare day that we would see like a Publix buy one, get ones pop up and I have an in-store coupon for it, except for these Viva Italia coupons that we've had the last couple of weeks. What I would encourage you to do, I don't know if you have a BI-LO near you, some Winn-Dixies in South Florida are also doing this, but BI-LO and some Winn-Dixies do accept Publix as competitors. So I will turn around and use most of my Publix store coupons in BI-LO as a competitor coupon. I'm still allowed to use a manufacturer's coupon with that. And I can pair that even with an in-store promotion and deal. So you can go a lot further with this. A great example through Wednesday, so you have one more day, I guess, to grab this, is this week in Bi-Lo, they have buy 4 boxes of cereal and get a free gallon of milk. Well, we have a Publix coupon in the grocery flyer, which is the green flyer that you pick up near the weekly ad, but not the actual weekly ad. They have a Publix store coupon for $2 off of orange juice when you buy 2 cereals. Well, you're buying 4 cereals, you totally qualify. So use the Publix store coupon, use manufacturer's coupons on those boxes of cereal. You now have 4 boxes of cereal, a gallon of milk, and an almost free gallon of orange juice, or sorry, half gallon of orange juice. And you're gonna end up paying maybe $5 for all of it. That's a really good deal when you consider what the normal price for a gallon of milk is. So yes, always trying to find another store that would take them. In the South, Publix and Bi-Lo are the 2 big stores that take competitor coupons. Harris Teeter will take a competitor coupon, but they usually only like to take the ones off your total purchase. They don't like to take a competitor off of a specific item. So that's gonna get tricky, but that does bring us back to Catalina deals, because Harris Teeter is very willing to take a Walgreens Register Reward or CVS Extra Care Buck for anyone that had one of those stores near them. Okay. So what's the recourse? If I go in to get a Catalina deal, it is not marked in the store. There's no indication that it should print, and it doesn't print. This one can be tricky, because if it's not marked in the store, I don't really have any incentive for the manager to make it right. You know, they're gonna be like, well, how do you know it's supposed to print? That would be one where, Michael, I would call the Catalina company and I would say, hey, I bought, you know, those DiGiorno pizzas. I know it's good in Kroger. It did not print in Kroger, and get the company to deal with the problem versus the store. If there's a sign in the store, I would probably just get the store to deal with it. I wouldn't make the phone call to the company. But if it's not marked in the store, I've got to go with the 1-800-8 coupon to get them to deal with it. And it's not a long conversation. They're going to ask for what store you were in and some key numbers so that they can pull up the receipt in their system. They'll see that you bought the DiGiorno pizzas, and they mail the coupon out. So it doesn't really take a super long time to be on the phone with them, but that's what you're gonna have to do to get it to be fixed. Okay, let's jump somewhere else. Elizabeth asks, are Publix digital coupons store coupons? Can they only be used once? Can they be stacked? Lots of questions here. So to start, Publix digital coupons, along with pretty much every other grocery store digital coupons or e-coupons, are considered manufacturer coupons. There are only a small handful of grocery stores across the US that view their digital coupons as store coupons. It's a very small number. So most of them are viewing them all as manufacturer's coupons. I know you had to go to Publix.com to load them. And so you're thinking, but I went to their site. These should be store coupons. They aren't. They are manufacturer's coupons. Because of that, they cannot be stacked with another manufacturer coupon. You can have one or the other. You can have a paper coupon or an electronic coupon, but I cannot have both. So I got to pick which one I'm using. An electronic digital coupon does not double in any store. So if I'm in a store, and I know, Elizabeth, I don't know exactly where you live, but Publix in a lot of states doubles coupons. They don't in Florida, they don't in North Carolina, but everywhere else they do. If I'm in a store that regularly doubles coupons, I don't want to use the electronic coupon. I want to use the paper coupon, because that paper coupon, if it's a 50 cents or less, it's going to double. The electronic coupon is never going to double. So I want to kind of make sure I'm using the right offer to save the most. And your last question was, how many times do they come off? They only come off once. So an electronic coupon is a one-time use. Kroger is the exception there, and Kroger affiliate stores will run occasionally, like maybe 3 or 4 times a year. they'll run a promotion that actually has to do with their electronic coupons, and those specific coupons will state that they come off up to, I think it's 4 products. They're the exception, and those specific coupons are the exception because normal Kroger and Kroger affiliate e-coupons only come off one time. So it's just when they run that particular in-store promotion, the coupon can be used on up to 4 products. Everywhere else comes off one time, doesn't double, and is considered a manufacturer's coupon. So hopefully that clears up any frustration with those. Brady says that you live in a land of magic doubles for Kroger. It's a fun little tiny bubble. Other than Publix, no one takes competitor coupons. Harris Teeter's 40 minutes away. Is it worth it for their big deals such as super doubles? You know, Brady, I don't know. Every time I'm up in the Nashville area, I kind of chat with folks. I don't know that it would be worth the 40-minute drive to head over for super doubles. It is very fun. Don't get me wrong. The concept of a $2 off coupon becoming $4 off is very fun. The problem is that they only take 20 that will double. I mean, you can use more coupons, but they're not going to double past the first 20 that you hand them. And then the other problem is that the very, very good deals are gone almost instantly. So the stores are open, most of them like 24 hours. And Super Doubles turns on at 7 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Well, you've got folks that have been camping out, basically. They have buggies ready at 7 a.m. on Wednesday morning. They've been putting stuff in them since like 5 a.m. So the free stuff is usually gone by Wednesday, even like, let's say lunchtime. Let's just give them a few hours. They were running late. So you need to go in. If I'm going to drive the 40 minutes to Harris Teeter, I've got to go in really with the expectation of getting anything that's in the $1 to $2.50 range after coupons, but anything that's less than $1, just consider that it's going to be gone. Or go in with 40 or 50 coupons so that in the end, hopefully, I can walk out with 20 things that they did still have in stock. But it's going to be frustrating. And here you drove 40 minutes to get there. That's just going to add to the frustration. You do have Kroger that's doubling. You do have Publix that's running tons of buy one, get one deals. I would just stick with those 2 stores and you're going to do just fine. I wouldn't worry about making that extra trip unless you just want to experience it. I wouldn't do it on a regular basis. And all that said, I don't think that we're going to see super doubles on a regular basis. All the rumors that I'm hearing so far for this year are quarterly. We should have already had another event for them. They usually run one at the very beginning of the year, and then they run one late February. They didn't run one late February. No one is talking about one in March, so we'll have to just kind of wait and see if something happens, but quarterly is what I'm hearing, if we hear it at all. So that kind of answers Shell's question as well that you just popped in there. There are other rumors that they're stopping. I have definitely heard that manufacturers do expect another one this spring. You know, will we continue to see them quarterly throughout the year? I don't know, but this is kind of what I've been saying since Kroger bought them. Kroger, other than the Nashville area, it's literally like 5 stores total in the country double coupons. Kroger owns 28 subsidiary stores that operate under their own names. They're still owned by Kroger. So Harris Teeter falls into that. They became the 29th store, actually, that Kroger owned. All 28 stores previously owned by Kroger do not double. So the fact that they added in Harris Teeter, and Harris Teeter runs super doubles and triples, this is just like the redheaded stepchild of Kroger. It's not going to continue. So you have to look at that as changing at some point, just so you're kind of ready for that. But hopefully we will see them continue for at least quarterly for a little while. Does it matter if I print coupons in color or just black and white? Go black and white. I don't even have a color printer that I use for coupons. We have one that will occasionally fire up for, a school project or something, but all of my coupons are coming black and white. And Jennifer, I actually push folks to a black and white laser printer that's made by Brother. I'll type it into chat just so you can see it. But it's a Brother HL 2240. printer. It was on sale last week, and they actually just made an HL 2230 too. So we'll do both of those. But just so you have either one, there we go. They go on sale usually for about $60-ish, $59, $60 on sale. They'll print a ton of coupons with the toner that comes with them. And then for about 20 bucks, you can get a high yield off name replacement cartridge that will print about 2,000 sheets. So switching printers, and it's just black and white. This printer doesn't do color. It ends up saving you a ton of money, and I find that the coupons print better and scan better in the store because you're no longer in an inkjet with like blotchy ink in the barcode. It's a very precise and clear barcode. So that may answer your question plus someone else's. Is it up to the cashier to catch the expiration date on a coupon? The other day in Target, I was able to use an expired coupon without any problems. So Elizabeth, it shouldn't be up to the cashier. The new data bar on a coupon, which is this big long double layer barcode. It's not called a barcode, actually. It's called a data bar. It is supposed to hold expiration date information in it as well as information about the coupon, and it can. It can hold a ton of information that the old barcode couldn't. So when you use expired coupons, you run the risk of the coupon actually telling them. It'll come up on the screen and beep and say expired coupon. So I wouldn't go there. Expired coupons usually can't be redeemed. The store is just out the money. Some stores will take them within like a few days because they submit all their coupons once a week. But if it's any bit past a couple days, the store will usually just filter it out when they go through their coupons, and they'll never get they'll never even send it for reimbursement. And then it ends up falling on the cashier for having accepted it in the first place. So we don't really want to go there. And in general, this barcode is supposed to stop you. That's one of the big features of why we switched to the data bar over the traditional barcode, is that the data bar can tell you expiration date. It can actually follow sizes. So if I had a coupon that said excludes trial sizes, the data bar can do that. The data bar can know exactly what sizes are specified. If it doesn't see it, it beeps. It also can follow multiple products where the old barcode couldn't. So if I have a coupon that says, like our favorite s'mores coupon, the $1 off marshmallows, $1 off Hershey's chocolate, and $1 off graham crackers, all three. Buy $1 off all three. Folks realized with the old barcode, you didn't actually have to buy all three. It was usually a coupon for Hershey's chocolate, and you just could grab the chocolate. You didn't have to buy the marshmallows and the graham crackers. Well, the coupon's telling you that you have to buy them. You should buy them. And the new coupon, the new data bar, can track up to 5 different brands and 5 different products. So if that coupon tells you that you got to buy some crazy number of things, it can actually look for all of them and will. So we want to play it right. We don't want to push in things that we shouldn't be. And all that said, we all make mistakes. So there are definitely going to be moments where you've printed a bunch and you do not realize that they are expired. You're not using them intentionally as expired, and maybe the system lets you, but we wouldn't want to do it on a regular basis, and definitely not if you kind of saw it and caught it. You should take it out. So in looking at the Catalina deals on Southern Savers, you see the Kimberly-Clark Catalina deal, but it's your understanding that it's not working in Texas. Is this a regional list, or is there any form of centralized list against which Catalina coupon availability can be validated? So Michael, no, there's not. There's no central list for Catalinas. It's actually, they used to have one when the Catalina company used to run printable coupons. They, I'm trying to even remember what their site was. They no longer offer printable coupons. It wasn't what they were wanting to do. So you can kind of, let's see, this website may help you if you want to go digging. I've never seen a list there. That's the actual company that's behind it all. It's hard to even know what the participating offers are other than people doing trial and error and realizing that, you know, this didn't work in this area or this didn't work in this store, but it is working in this store. When I say they used to have a list, they did, and it was very detailed out. So you would see the Catalina promotion for the, you know, let's say Kimberly-Clark, and it would show you every participating store that was part of that promotion. So losing that was kind of a sad day when they took it all down, and they never put anything back that was like it. I can definitely add that though, Michael, and it's really, for me, it's just as people share it. So if somebody comes in and says, hey, you know, this isn't working in Texas, then I can quickly add that fact in. So I'll add it right now while we're speaking, and then it will hopefully be there. Excluding Texas. It'll be there for everybody else if they need it. So just share. That's the biggest one I can say. Leave comments in the post for Kroger if I ever paired it in a matchup, or shoot me an email, and I can always edit anything. Never opposed to editing by far, and it's super easy. So that page is officially updated with Texas off the list on that Catalina deal. Oh, and Brian's reminding us too is if you guys don't already, you can send expired coupons to the troops. So instead of using them illegally, which we don't want to do, we can send them overseas to troops that are on deployed bases. So if a coupon is up to 6 months past its expiration date, they can use it on a deployed base. I don't mean Afghanistan here, I mean Japan or Italy or whatnot. So there are numerous places that you can go. One, though, that is a great resource is this URL, which is just coupons, couponstotroops.com. It'll walk you through how to do it. It's very, very simple. I'll actually just stick it up there just so everyone sees it that is watching this after the fact too. Couponstotroops.com, but Google coupons for troops too, you'll find it. You can send them, you can send your whole inserts, you can send printables if you want, but printables get tricky because just like for us, I would actually tell you never trade with someone online for printables, never buy online printables, because you have no way of knowing whether it was made as a copy. But I can definitely send over insert coupons, magazine coupons, even a booklet of coupons that I found in the store. Now, not store specific, they don't have a Publix in Japan, but if I found a booklet of coupons in Publix that were all manufacturer coupons, I can send those overseas too. So you can easily find even some folks working in your area to do this. A lot of Veterans for Foreign Wars groups and even libraries get together and compile them all and then put them in one big priority mailer to send them over. Do we have anyone submitting for Louisville, Kentucky? So if you don't know, the database on Southern Savers has regional variations for tons of cities, and I can sit in here and see what we currently have for Louisville, Kentucky. Let's see. No, we do not currently have anyone submitting for Kentucky. So it used to be one that was covered, and it is an option in the database because it used to be covered. We don't currently have a volunteer that's submitting for it, and we haven't for a while. So if you do click on it, nothing will be there. No data will be there. It'll just kind of assume that you got them all. If you're ever up for volunteering for the job, it's not really that tricky, but you do go through, you take the preview list of what I post every Wednesday, and you just compare it to what came in your paper, and you just shoot that to me in an email. And then I do all the data entry. Really, my mom helps me out and does all the data entry to get that into the database so that folks who live in your area will have exactly on their shopping list only the coupons that came in their paper. For everybody else, if your city is in there, you're set. Your shopping list is not going to send you to find a coupon in the paper that didn't exist. It's only going to send you to find coupons that were in your newspaper, since you've told kind of under your profile what newspaper you get, or hopefully you have. If you haven't, go in and adjust it. It's kind of a fun feature of the site. There, to my knowledge, is no other site that does it, so I'm kind of glad that we get to have a fun little perk like that, and being able to tailor something specifically to you. But it is completely volunteer based, so I'm always up for more people covering more cities. Occasionally I may tell you, you know what, we don't actually need that covered, because while your city may not be listed, a city that is listed actually gets the same inserts as you. So an example for me, I live in Columbia, South Carolina. We have someone that covers our local paper, and the inserts that are in our paper are actually identical to the cities probably within a 50-mile radius of us: Florence, South Carolina; Orangeburg, South Carolina; Sumter, South Carolina. So I don't need someone to cover every little city. You can actually just look on the spine of your insert, and Sarah Grace, this isn't gonna help you in Louisville, but for some folks, you can look on the spine of your inserts, and you'll notice even for your own insert that it says, you know, these coupons were in this city, comma, this city, comma, this city. And so then at least look for one of those cities to be in the database, because we don't need to do excessive amounts of work just to have a whole bunch of cities listed there when there are really duplicates. So always make sure that your insert isn't one of the ones that's already listed, just under a different name, before you go and start to do a whole bunch of work to send me variations just for us to not really be able to use them. We already kind of have them. Now, Louisville, Kentucky, Sarah Grace, we don't have. If you want to do them, you are more than welcome to, and you can shoot me an email, jenny@southernsavers.com, and I will shoot you kind of the detailed how we like to have it done, but we'll take it any way you want to send it to. You can always make it work. So Brady's sharing another Catalina deal, and I'll add this to the list when we're done. Nashville area Kroger's are printing a $2 off your next order or purchase, is what that abbreviation would mean, and a $3 when you buy 2 You Buy Kotex pads or tampons, and plus there are coupons out. So there are more and more that kind of always pop up, and thanks for sharing that one. Shoot me emails with them as well. I will gladly add them to the list. Okay, we still have some time. You guys can always give me more questions if you'd like. We've definitely hit a lot already though, just on Catalina deals and promotions. One big one, while I have no questions, please, if you live near a Target, go to Target this week and go to CVS this week. Those are the 2 big deals. The Target $10 off any $40 household purchase coupon. I totally loaded up my family this afternoon. We drove the 25 minutes to go to Target. It's a very good sale on tons of household items. And that one is another reminder where anytime I have a store coupon, even like a $10 off a $40 purchase, that's before other coupons. So all I have to do is go in and make sure I buy $40 worth of stuff, use that coupon first, and then start handing over all the other manufacturers' coupons. I've got a really good deal in the end on whatever products I ended up grabbing. Hopefully you have manufacturer coupons for those other products, but don't miss out on that one by far. And the CVS deal on Huggies, I've kind of mentioned this ad nauseum on the site already. I just don't want anyone to miss it. But it is buy 4 packs of Huggies diapers. A lot of folks are getting a 5 off $30 baby care purchase at the CVS Coupon Center. Pair in Huggies coupons. A lot of the $2 are gone now, but we do have a $1 off printable. Pair in as many coupons as you can, and you'll end up getting Huggies diapers for possibly as low as like $2 a pack, depending on the coupons that you have. If not, even $3.50 a pack, which is still a great price for diapers. And if you don't need them, donating them. So don't feel like, you know, think you're out of diaper land and I don't need to get this. Donate them. Diapers are a huge need by food banks and all kinds of places. So always pass them on when you can. Jennifer, video on what I got in Target. I'm gonna put a little tiny one up on Facebook tomorrow. It's like literally 20 seconds. What I grabbed tonight was probably the easiest deal, but I did do a list of deals. I'll just share that link in chat here. Let me go back and find it. Here we go. I put up 3 different, technically 4 different, but one of them was gone really quickly in terms of the coupons that were out. So earlier today, I did a post of 3 different deal ideas, and the one that I ended up grabbing in the store was the Glade deal, or sorry, not Glade, Glad. Glad trash bags and Bounty paper towels. So just bought 3 boxes of Glad trash bags at $10.99 a piece, and 1 package of 8 rolls of Bounty paper towels for $9.99. Comes out to right above 40 bucks. Used coupons on the Glad, used Target cartwheel coupons on the Glad. There's a printable, just 25 cents off of Bounty. It's not super fun. Use the 10 off 40 store coupon. In the end, that Glad also is enough to qualify for the 5 back when you buy $25 worth of Savings Star. So if you aren't using the Savings Star app, we'll throw in apps into all of this, but you want to make sure that you have the Savings Star app on your phone or on a tablet device. So I have the 5 off 25 in Glad and other products. I've already added it into my account. And now all I've got to do is pull up the receipt, scan the barcode on the Glad and the, not on the Bounty, just the Glad, prove that I bought $25 worth of Glad before coupons, and I'm good. I'll get $5 back additionally from Savings Star in my account with them. So it's pairing all of that together. But I will post a video. It's just not going to be super detailed. It's just on Facebook, they limit how long I can get a video out. So we just did a super tiny one in the store. And 20 seconds was about as long as I could keep my kids quiet. So we were good. Not very long. A question for Shell on regional variations. Shell, this is actually the reason why the database on Southern Savers has so many different papers, because every city gets different inserts. So the bigger your city, the better your inserts are. And if you live in a smaller city, you actually end up with a lot fewer coupons on a normal Sunday. And it's hard for folks that live in Charleston, because folks that live in Charleston in South Carolina anyway, you guys like feel like you're the heart of South Carolina, but you actually don't have the biggest paper. The state out of Columbia is the biggest paper in the state versus the Post and Courier out of Charleston. So you want the biggest paper that's available to you. If you can find the state paper in a local grocery store or even a paper box at a gas station, it will have more coupons than the Post and Courier on any given normal Sunday. It's at least worth checking out. And even then, for some folks, they just go the route of getting bigger inserts from even bigger cities. So for me, I get all of my inserts from SundayCouponInserts.com. I'll just put the link in chat. SundayCouponInserts.com. I have a standing order with them. I get 4 sets of inserts every single week. So if there were 3 inserts in the Sunday paper, that means that when they come in the mail to me, I really have 12. I have 4 Smart Sources and 4 Red Plums and 4 Procter & Gamble's. And you pay by the insert. It's like 50 cents an insert or so, and then there's a flat rate for shipping. So if you have a friend, go in with a friend, because they'll shove more in that flat rate priority mailer, and y'all can just split the shipping up even smaller for you, so they're cheaper. But for me, those inserts come from Tampa. So I actually get even more offers than were in the Columbia paper, because Tampa is much bigger than Columbia. So again, the bigger the city, the more coupons. Not going to be the same. Values aren't going to be the same. Brian mentions that too. So if you go to the database, or even in matchups, you'll be looking at a matchup for Publix, let's say, or for CVS, and you'll see 25 cents off one, then you'll see the same coupon again that says 50 cents off one, and then another coupon right below it that's $1 off two. No, you did not get all 3 in your Sunday paper. Those are regional differences. As soon as you pull that to your shopping list, if you've told the Southern Savers system what paper you get, the ones you don't have disappear. On the main list on Southern Savers, they're all there. But as soon as I put them on a shopping list, only the variety, whatever value I had, shows up on my shopping list. So that's the point of the regional side, is there are different coupons and different values in inserts all over the country. Okay. What's the biggest paper in Kentucky? It's going to be the one out of Louisville, just so you know. It's just really thinking about what's the biggest city and the paper that comes out of that city, because they look at these like commercials, and the more people that they can reach, the bigger the value is to them. So if I can put a coupon in the Louisville paper, I'm gonna reach a much larger section than I am if I put a coupon in the Lexington paper. And it's gonna be the case in most of these cities as well. And Brian mentions 2 sites in chat. If you want particular coupons, you can actually just use a clipping service. And these are gonna come already cut and ready for you. So Clip to Save, West Coast Coupon Clipper. There's also thecouponclippers.com. Instead of being a whole insert, I now have whatever ones I wanted, and they're already cut and they're in an envelope. So it kind of will depend for you on how you like to organize your coupons. So for me, I don't cut anything until I go to the store. I like whole inserts. And if they come cut, now I gotta organize them and I gotta keep up with them and I gotta remember that I have them, and that kind of stresses me out. It goes against my little system. So I'm a whole insert girl, and that makes me happy. But if you're already cutting your inserts, you're already putting just individual coupons in some kind of holder or binder. That's a whole nother video, and is actually on YouTube. So you can head to youtube.com/Southern Savers and watch organizational videos. But if you've already got them all cut, then definitely going with a clipping service just to get the Carnier coupons that didn't come in Charleston's paper or whatever it is that you're wanting, you can totally do that. You'll pay like 10 cents an insert and you're good to go. So where to order inserts, I'll kind of go back up. I'll just put that up on the screen for you. The place that I order whole inserts from, and there are other places that do this, I'm just sharing it because I have used them, is SundayCouponInserts.com. You can really just Google whole coupon inserts, and you'll find a lot of other companies that will send them to you. I went searching for one that had a standing order. I didn't want to have to come back and order them every single week. So I don't even have to think about it. They just come in my mail. They came today. So I don't get them on Sunday, but I got them on Monday. I'm very content with that. I can turn around and go to the store tomorrow. I didn't miss out on any huge deals. I have them for the new ads starting on Wednesday in most grocery stores, so completely works for me. Okay. We ended up kind of hitting lots of things tonight. And if there are any other questions, hopefully we can get to them next week. So hold tight to your questions. The hard part here is that there is a delay. So when I say, okay, we're gonna end it for the night, you guys don't actually see that for like another minute. But I will stay in on chat and make sure we don't miss any questions too. And right now my plan is that we will continue to have a hangout almost every single Monday in March into early April. And then I might be taking a break. I'm not 100% sure. I've been kind of sharing little bits about family stuff, but I do have a daughter that is gonna have surgery in the first week in April on her hip. And so we don't really know what life is gonna look like after that. But the plan for now is Monday night hangouts with no break for probably the next 4 to 5 weeks. So we will be here same time, same place, every single Monday night, 8:30. Just make sure you register so that you have the link, or watch for the post to go up. I always get it up about 5 minutes before we start on Southern Savers, so you can always come through that post as well to get registered, so that way you can see the chat. If you are watching this on YouTube, you have no chat afterwards. The chat is only here for those of us that were here during the time. So just make sure you don't miss it. But I hope you guys got all your questions answered, and I will see you again next week.